everybody, welcome to a brand new episode of DC Collectors. Today we're taking a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Flashpoint Batman. Now this particular figure is a Target exclusive, and I just happened to get lucky. He was up there on the Target website when I just happened to be visiting, so he was there. I ordered, clicked, yay, he's here. So let's take a look at the box. This is a very cool Batman figure, one that I have kind of been waiting on for a little while since it was solicited, because Flashpoint is a very cool story from DC Comics. There's the back of the box. Get you a look at that side of the box. Just features a little of that. Oops. Top of the box there. Bottom of the box if you need the UPC information. But yeah, this is a very classic. Well, I don't want to call Flashpoint a classic story. It's not old enough to be classic, I guess, but it is a very cool story that pretty much set up everything that we know for the DC Comics universe today. The story, not this particular Flashpoint Batman. But enough of that. Let's open this guy up and let's play with him. Okay, so here is Flashpoint Batman out of the package. First, let's look at the accessories for the figure. Here is the card that it comes with. I've talked about how thin these cards have been getting since the first couple of waves where they were really thick card stock. Same thing though with this, it's just thin, and that's probably the way that it will stay. Here you can pause this if you need to read about the Flashpoint Batman. He comes with, of course, the single black display stand that almost every one of these figures come with, unless it comes with a clear flight stand. 2 pistols, which really cool. And if you haven't read Flashpoint, if you don't know why Batman is carrying these pistols, I highly suggest you go read it. It is an awesome storyline that crosses over multiple comics, and just a fantastic read that kind of resets the DC universe. But here is the Batman. Let's look at the paint and the sculpt on this thing. Obviously, this is just sick. Now, right off the bat, the sculpt looks amazing. The beard stubble there looks pretty horrible. Yeah, that looks. I'm just gonna let you look at that up close. That looks pretty pathetic. That's just like they just dabbed a little bit of watered down black paint there and kind of just smudged it in. That's a pretty pathetic attempt, in my opinion, making this otherwise awesome figure kind of not as cool as it could have been. Otherwise, let's look. I mean, the bat symbol is cool. I like how McFarlane raises these. It's just not painted on or a sticker. It's actually raised to sculpt, so that looks good and painted just awesome. Nothing wrong with that there. The belt looks actually good. Now, instead of doing this right here, you could have took that black wash and kind of put it on top of the belt just to make some of the more details kind of pop. But I'm not complaining too much. He's got holsters for the guns over here. Looks pretty cool. Let's just see how these fit in. If they fit in all the way. Oh, yeah. See, that looks really nice. Let's put this one in over here. See if you can see that. Yeah, see, those actually look really nice on this thing. Loving the bat boots, just the detail work on that, on the knee pads there. Those are really cool. Look at the back of the figure. Everything looks pretty good there. I love this cape, how it kind of comes up to a point on the shoulders. That was just kind of an iconic look for this particular version of Batman. Now, this is not Bruce Wayne Batman. This is Thomas Wayne. This is his dad. So just to give you a little backstory on Flashpoint, the storyline, the Flash goes back in time to try to save his mom from being killed by Reverse Flash. And that doesn't go so well. He actually saves her, but he ends up altering the timeline very, very horribly wrong. So Bruce is the one that actually gets shot. Bruce is a kid in the alleyway. He gets shot. his mom and dad. Well, this is his dad, turns into Batman, a gun-toting, killing Batman. And his mom, well, spoiler alert if you haven't read it, his mom actually turns into the Joker, which is another little twist there that was pretty surprising. Aquaman and Wonder Woman get married, but for all the wrong reasons. And it's just a super fantastic story you need to actually experience for yourself by reading. Heck, just go to DCUniverse.com, join up, and you can read the entire thing there. But overall, the sculpt and the paint looks good. My only, grievance is with the chin, the hair right there. All right, so let's look at the articulation on this guy. He has, yes, he has butterfly shoulders. So, there's going to get some movement. Don't look for too much movement because the cape is going to keep it from doing anything too crazy. He has bicep swivel there. He has double jointed elbows, I believe. Yes, he does have double jointed elbows. His wrist, just move just like any other McFarlane figure would do, up and down and all the way around. Really, really cool. He does have some ab crunch there. Let's see, there it gets a pretty good bend back that way. He turns like so. The head, let's see if you can see this. The head doesn't have that much movement. It can turn all the way around, no problem, but not much up and down. That's about as good a split as he's going to do. Some of it could be due to the holsters just kind of holding him back, but I think that's about as good as he's going to do as far as splits that way. Go pretty good. Go pretty good. No thigh swivel on this one. It would be so easy to just add some thigh swivel right there, but it could make the cost of these figures go up. And for $19.99, you don't want that to go up. He has double jointed knees, as you can see there, and patented McFarlane ankle, and as you can see, boot toe articulation, which I don't really care about. So as you can see, he is a very, very cool Batman figure. I really, really dig this one. Loving the way he looks. Can't complain. Otherwise, this is just a fantastic looking Batman figure. Everything is cool, but this the stubble is just so poorly done that it kind of detracts from the figure a little bit. Otherwise, this would be just this might be one of my top 10 McFarlane DC Multiverse figures. But sculpt wise, he and just the look from far away, he is top 10. But when you get up close and start examining him and looking at just the paint, I could see if this was a one-off, but I'm sure, especially I've seen it online, a lot of people are complaining about this. And when you get it up close and you look at it and you see just how pathetic that paint job is, yeah, I think that detracts from the figure pretty badly. But overall, a nice pickup for $19.99. Again, you're not going to find more value from another action figure on the marketplace at $19.99. All right, that's it. Check out DCCollectors.com each and every day. Also, you can find me on all the social media channels at DCCollectors, and hit the like and subscribe buttons. Peace.